Hello everybody, it's David O'Loughlin, the Mayor of the City of Prospect, with a brief report on the meeting of Council for September of this year. As you know, we put it up on YouTube so you can watch the whole meeting, but just to give you a bit of a brief rundown on what we got up to tonight so that you can get an insight into whether you want to watch the whole video or just take it as read with this little summary. And we had a lot on the agenda tonight. That's a fairly long agenda, so let me just run through it. The Audit Committee, several items on that, and we had the Chair of the Audit Committee come tonight to give his annual address to Council, and that was terrific to hear from Laurie Kozlovic, our local resident, does a terrific job for us. And we endorsed a strategic plan to 2020, which will guide Council's thinking and its policy setting and its budget over the next 4 years. That will be published as a nice looking document pretty soon, so keep your eyes out for that. We had a look at Professor Dick Blandy's report on our economic development strategy. He's really pleased as an independent observer about how we've been going and the achievements we've made to date. Thinks that we're on the right track. So that's a great endorsement of our policy over the last few years, and he's given us further encouragement to keep going. Very important paper tonight on the heritage reforms proposed by the state government. So Council's deliberated over those reforms and made several suggestions to improve that process. In particular, just clarifying why the Minister wants to change the Act as it relates to heritage and to put some more context around what he's trying to achieve. Certainly we think it's worth opening up the Act and improving it. We're not quite sure what the Minister is doing and whether our agendas are concurrent, but let's try and make it the best it can be. And we had a look at the Development Assessment Panel in terms of its terms of reference and its complaints handling. Also looked at establishing an open space fund for the larger developments that are coming now, so we can capture some of that open space levy and invest it in our own city. We had the Local Government Finance Authority Board elections and the elections for the Local Government Association. So Council has endorsed me, thank you very much Council, to be put forward as a nominee for the LGA Board. Let's hope that goes okay. We had an update on our alternate video conferencing facilities, such that we now are using a different software provider that doesn't require a server. What's that all mean? It's boring? No, it means that the YouTube video going up after this one will have been produced on new software that's easier to use and it's cheaper. So from when we first initiated this, we're the first council in the state, and I think the second in Australia, to videotape our meetings and put them up on YouTube for you. We will have achieved a 96% saving using new technology. So that's a great outcome, and the staff have worked very hard to try and find the latest, best, easiest to use, and obviously more cost-effective software. So from our initial budget, we are now running a 96% cheaper solution on video conferencing. We also talked about the Local Government Boundary Adjustment Reform legislation. That's about councils trying to change their size and shape communities of interest, whether they should align up with the Hills Face Zone or a river or a main road, or for us it might mean the shape of our edges. That is a really important change, and Council has endorsed that change, given a little bit of feedback about it. And a couple of other minor items around what we do when SA Water digs up our roads and doesn't fix them properly, and a couple of other minor matters. Please look at the full agenda and the video if you wish to look at Council's debate on any particular item tonight. Other than that, it's over from me. Thank you very much for listening, and all the best. See you out in the streets. Bye.